Sani Abdu. I represent Alkali Federal Constituency and I'm from Bauchi State, from the northeast, the epicenter of the anniversary we are celebrating, crying, shedding elephant tears over today. Mr. Speaker, as Noor has said, this second anniversary of the Chibok girls debacle exposed Nigeria to international embarrassment. It also shows lack of seriousness as a nation. Sir, we are not our brothers' keepers, nor our sisters' keepers, nor our daughters' keepers. We don't keep our children. We don't care for our wives. Anybody who has listened to international radio and television from yesterday to today, whereby the parents were interviewed, I mean, you will know what it means. Today, when I was coming out and I saw my 16-year-old girl going to school, I said, suppose she hasn't come back today, I will be one of those that are agonizing. Sir, it is a national embarrassment, and it shows that the fabric of statecraftship has cracked and has broken down in Nigeria, and we need to be serious, sir. That is the truth. The Chibok girls were innocent when they were abducted. Their innocent parents in the village were also innocent. The entire Northeast was innocent. Some idiots, bigots, some wicked people have decided to put Nigeria on the forefront banners of burning down, and we must water it down, and this house must be at the front banner, as all our colleagues have said. Sir, we must take one line and ask some pertinent questions, and I'm not now talking about the girls, because the girls are only the symbol of the problem. There were also the Gujiba boys. The College of Agriculture was attacked. 49 were killed on the spot, and many were abducted. Nobody is talking about them. There was the Benin Sheikh Secondary School. About 60 were burned down, and nobody has said anything. There was the Bunyadi. There was the Kalabalgi. A lot of things have been happening. Village women, village girls, and all others. Our traditional rulers have been killed. Sir, what is happening? We as a nation must be serious. The few questions I will ask to complete my contribution on this are the wider issues. Where are the international treaties, protocols, agreements and conventions on cooperation in terms of intelligence sharing, security cooperation, technology transfers and cooperation between us and the so-called international countries that we all keep on traveling to help us? Sir, myself in this house, I was privileged to travel with my now colleague, Nena Okeje, the now chairperson of the Foreign Affairs. Then we were in the Aviation Committee, along with Balana Allah and the rest. We were able to go to the Tracon Center in Baltimore. We were able to show that the number of aircrafts flying over Nigeria then, there were only 57, and there were over 7,000 flying over United States. We saw it graphically. If they have that technology and they are our friends, why are they not helping us over this issue? If we said today, Mr. Speaker, I know since we came to this assembly, at least I can remember whether twice or three times, you along with all our colleagues, and some of them in the Senate, have traveled to Israel. They are specialists in intelligence. They are specialists in counterterrorism. They are specialists in drone technology and so on. What is the essence of our friendship? If we are a failure, can they help us? It's a national issue. It's a fundamental human issue. I have seen the Amnesty crying. Everybody is crying. Sir, please, let us stop talking. And we have a committee on security and intelligence. We want them to stand up here today, call all the security people, the NIA, the DSS, the CID, the CIB, and all of them. Sit down with them. Unless if these girls seem to be terrestrial and they are extraterrestrial, then we will not talk to Obama to see and Putin to go and use the International Space Station maybe they can see them. I think we must know that they are around, especially with this new evidence of that 15 of them have been seen, and one girl who happened to escape has identified that one of them was there. Sir, we need timeline, and we have a committee who can now come and talk. There is a conspiracy theory. There are some sacred cows within our administrative system and the security system. We must expose them. We must deal with them. Sir, we have to give our lives for Nigeria, not Nigeria giving the life for us, because the beginning is that once this girl cannot be found, many other things cannot be found, and all of us are vulnerable. I pray that God will be with the right thinking Nigerians. We must start thinking. We must be patriotic. We must work stronger. From today is the second anniversary of the Chibok girls. I ask Mr. Speaker to stand up all our security committee and intelligence to start doing this work. We must follow the procedure, but we must have timelines, and we must be hopeful. All this hanky-panky about saying that people will not, that is security issue, we should not speak it in public. Which public? When it is the public children that have disappeared. There is no more cover-up. We must uncover. We must reach the destination sooner than later. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.